Here's the simple family business tidbit is this: during family time, be family together. When, and I say when, because I know this is how it goes, when the business comes up, because it almost always does, make a request that it gets talked about at another time so you can be careful about family time. The easiest way to do that is if not everybody who needs to be in the conversation, like if everybody's not there. For example, if there are members of your family business leadership team who aren't your family, and so they're not sitting there with you on July 4th or, around the weekend, say, I want to talk about this with our entire leadership team here. Also, another way to respond is, I want to talk about this, not when the children are here. Or I want to talk about this when all of the owners are here. Or I want to talk about this when all of the family members are here. I think you're picking up what I'm saying. Ideally start with, I want to have this conversation. This is important to me. Unless that's not true. If you don't want to have the conversation or it's not important to you, I'm not recommending you fly. But if it is true that you want to have the conversation, say so. And then say your parameters. And the recommended parameters are, at family holidays, that's time for only family stuff. So ownership stuff, not really on the table. Of course, in the business stuff, not on the table, is my recommendation. The number one reason, there are 400 million reasons I say this, but the number one reason for this is, in the research, it is said that family businesses, even though they have reputations for failing in the third generation and all these horrible horror stories, family businesses have huge longevity. They tend to be more profitable. They tend to be better employers and are more generous to their communities. And I believe one of the reasons for that is when the inevitable hard times in business show up, whether it's economic hard times or emotional hard times like conflict, family businesses have the family, the foundation of the family and the trust and the love in the family to support them. And that's what gets them through. And if you cannot have time together as a family, your foundation will not be as strong. So that's the number one reason I say, keep the family time and the fun family time. Because if you're like a normal family business, there's always time for the business on another day. So that's my little tidbit.